Okay, today to listen to the story, let's go over to London. How about that?
Okay, so that means today we have a story sent to us from Ben Grady from London. Let's call him out, Ben 씨. 나와주세요.
So generally speaking, I'd say I'm not much of a shopper. Normally I'll just buy something that I really need at the time, such as a new pair of trainers if my current pair have worn out. But other than that, I like to think that I'm quite cautious when spending my money. However, there are times that I'm a sucker to a bargain during the winter sales or on Black Friday. And there are also times that I have regretted purchasing something. Most recently being a laptop charger, which I was intending to use in my office because I was sick and tired of carrying my charger to and from work. However, 3 weeks later, I spilt wino all over my laptop, and now that £60 charger is useless.
네. 그리고 가슴 아픈 이야기였기도 한데 벤 씨의 이야기는 들을 때마다 그 영국식 발음이 그 영어 우리가 흔히 접하는 더 많이 접하는 미국식과 다르다라는 점이 재미있는 것 같아요. 뭐 shopper도 shopper. 그리고 또 뭐가 있었냐면 그 충전기 이야기할 때 charger 대신에 charger. 네.
I like it too. I love listening to English accents.
맞아요. 또 좀 신선하다 보니까 재미있게 들을 수 있는 것 같은데 한 줄 한 줄 공부를 시작해 볼까요?
Okay, so the very first line right away requires that we look at a clip. So let's check out the clip.
So generally speaking, I'd say I'm not much of a shopper. So generally speaking, I'd say I'm not much of a shopper.
All right, so let's just go right into it and take a look at what he said. So generally speaking, I'd say I'm not much of a shopper.
맞아요. 여러분 이 부분 들으셨나요? I'd say. I'd say. I would say가 이제 줄어들어서 I'd say.
I'd say. I'd say.
네, 이렇게 됐는데 이거는 I'd 이 부분을 놓치게 되면은 그냥 I say처럼 들을 수 있잖아요.
Ah, that's true, because the D is very soft.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I say. 그런데 그렇게 되면 뜻이 좀 이상해져요. I say. 네, 나는 뭐뭐라고 말한다라는 말이죠.
That's like old English.
Yeah.
Like I'm not much of a shopper. I say. It's very old English. It sounds like, doesn't it?
그렇죠. 그래서 I say라고 하면 나는 뭐라고 말한다인데 I would say라고 하면 뭐뭐인 것 같다. I think의 의미죠. 그래서 더 자연스럽게 하려면 I would가 들어갔다는 것을 알고 들어야 됩니다. 그래서 so generally speaking 일반적으로 이야기했을 때 또는 일반적으로 저는 not much of a shopper. 저는 쇼핑을 그렇게 많이 하는 사람 또는 그렇게 좋아하는 사람은 아닌 거죠.
Yeah. He doesn't like to shop that much.
네.
So you could also say, I'd say, I don't shop that much.
맞아요. 이렇게 간단하게 좀 더 바꿀 수 있는데 I'm not much of a 뭐뭐뭐er 이 형태가 정말 유용해요. So what are you not much of something?
I'd say I'm not much of a runner. Like I hate running. I like other workouts, but I hate running.
Yeah, I'm not much of a singer either.
Yeah.
저는 노래를 그렇게 즐겨 하거나 많이 부르는 사람은 아니다라고 할 때.
I'm not much of a break dancer either. I mean, you are, but not me. Not at all, actually. Actually.
이거는 진짜로 그래요. 구분이 필요한 게 I'm not much of a 하면은 조금이라도 하긴 해야 돼요. Right? You still have to do a little bit.
Yeah. You have to do a little bit of it.
So if you say I'm not much of a break dancer,
that means that you can break dance a little bit,
맞아요.
but not much. So that's why, just for fun, I said, actually, I don't at all.
맞아요.
But you don't have to say that you're something. You could say something like animal lover. I'm not much of an animal lover. Things like that you can say as well.
뭐뭐뭐 lover 이렇게 하면은 아무튼 그 모습, 신분 또는 상태가 그렇게 심하지 않다. 그렇게 많이 하지 않는다라고 해서 I'm not much of a 뭐뭐뭐 그 취미 활동을 이야기할 수도 있습니다. 자, 그러면 문장 구조 파악됐으니까 다시 볼까요?
So generally speaking, I'd say I'm not much of a shopper. So generally speaking, I'd say I'm not much of a shopper.
So I'm not much of a teacher, but I'll do my best. So let's just move on to the next sentence.
Okay, let's do that.
Normally, I'll just buy something that I really need at the time. Normally, I'll just buy something that I really need at the time.
네, 보통 normally 이것도 방금 앞에 문장에 나왔던
Generally.
또는 generally speaking 바꿔 쓸 수 있겠죠. 그래서 normally 보통 일반적으로 I'll just buy something. 저는 그냥 뭔가를 사요. That I really, really need at the time. 그 당시에 그 순간에 그 시기에 정말 필요한 게 있으면 그냥 사는 거죠. What do I need? 이렇게 생각하지 않는다라는 거죠.
Right. It's just kind of like, oh man, I really have to get new glasses.
Yes.
Right? Because I really need it.
Yeah, so that's good.
That's good.
He doesn't spend a lot of money unnecessarily.
Unnecessarily, right. So the next sentence, we also had to take a look at the clip first, so let's watch.
Such as a new pair of trainers if my current pair have worn out. Such as a new pair of trainers if my current pair have worn out.
네.
All right. So there's a part near the end that we should take a look at, right?
That is right.
All right. So let's take a look at it and I'll read it for you. Such as a new pair of trainers if my current pair have worn out.
네. 여러분이 듣고 이해하는 것과 어느 정도 일치하나요? 네, 마지막 부분이 조금 어려웠는데
예.
왜냐하면 such as a new pair of trainers. 트레이너는 크게 세 가지로 뜻을 번역할 수 있을 것 같은데
Yeah.
첫 번째 훈련시키는 사람,
Like somebody who trains you.
네, 트레이너 그냥 보통 트레이너라고 하죠. 그 헬스장에서. 그다음에 trainer, like an indoor trainer. 그 뭐 실내 고정식 자전거라든지 그런 거 있잖아요.
Yeah, like those kind of machines.
도구.
Yeah.
그리고 여기서 말하는 trainers는 바로 신발이죠.
Yeah. So they're workout shoes or exercise shoes. You know, you can say any of those things.
맞아요. 게다가 이제 동물을 트레인하는 사람도 있겠고요.
Oh, yeah.
네, 사육사 또는 조련사가 될 텐데 여기서는 신발입니다. A new pair of trainers를 살 때가 있겠죠. 언제? If my current pair of shoes 이게 생략이 되면서
Right.
pair have worn out.
Worn out, right.
연음이 됐어요.
But he wasn't like pair of have. It was like pair of worn out. Pair of.
pair of.
Pair of.
pair of. 그래서 이 연음이 된다라는 것도 인지를 해야 되고 pair가 앞에 나오는 a pair of trainers라는 것도 이해를 해야 되고 그리고 뒤에 a pair of shoes, a pair of socks가 왔을 때 앞에 나온 말이었다면
Right.
뒤에 생략하고 그냥 a pair만 쓰기도 한다는 사실도 알아야 되고 정말 복합적으로 알아야만
Yeah.
이해할 수 있는 부분이었어요.
I think so for sure. So it's good that we went over it.
네.
Okay.
그래서 지금 신고 있는 운동화가 다르면 다 달았을 때만 새 운동화를 산대요.
All right, let's take a look at this two more times.
Such as a new pair of trainers if my current pair have worn out. Such as a new pair of trainers if my current pair have worn out.
But other than that, I like to think that I'm quite cautious when spending my money. But other than that, I like to think that I'm quite cautious when spending my money.
그런데 그거 말고는 other than that 이야기를 하다가 전환할 때 많이 쓰는 말이죠.
But, you know, other than that, I think, you know, it's good.
네. 이런 말도 가능해요. What do you think about my new video? It's too noisy, too dark, and I don't like the story. But other than that, it's good.
Yeah.
네, 그래서 워낙 그 단점을 막 나열해놓고 그거 빼곤 다 괜찮아라고 말할 때에도 비꼬듯이 할 수 있겠죠.
And instead of saying other than that, you can say but outside of that as well.
아, 다시 한번.
Outside of that. So literally outside of that.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
Outside of that 하면 방금 이야기한 것 이외에는
Right.
라는 말이 되는데 그래서 그거 말고는 I like to think 저는 뭐라고 생각하는 편이냐면 I'm quite cautious 주의하는 거죠. When spending my money. when과 spending에는 when I am이 생략되어 있습니다.
Right.
그래서 I am이 생략될 수 있는 이유는 I am의 그 I 주어와 앞에
Right.
나오는 I'm quite cautious에게
Right.
이 주어가 같기 때문이에요. 만약 주어가 다르다면 생략할 수 없습니다. 네, 오케이.
All right, moving on to the next one. However, there are times that
However, 하지만이라는 뜻인데요. 일단 뜻을 보면은 however there are가 이제 강조가 되어야겠죠. However, 예.
It's like I'm cautious. However, there are, or but there are.
맞아요. are를 강조하지 않고 읽는 경우는 이런 흐름이라면 거의 없을 것 같은데 그러니까 cautious 하니까 돈을 안 쓰겠죠. 그렇지만 however there are 있긴 있어요. times, 시간들, 어떤 순간들이 있어요. 가끔씩 that 뒤에 내용이 나오는데 however 이야기를 잠깐 하자면 maybe 20 years ago when I was first learning English. 제가 영어를 처음 배울 때 20년 전에는 however는 구어체로는 쓰지 않는다. 그런 규칙이 있었어요. 법칙 같은 게 책에. 그 다음에 however는 항상 this, however 이렇게 문장 중간에 넣어라. 그 당시 책들에는 이렇게 나와 있었어요. All my textbooks said you should never put it in the beginning.
Yeah. Right?
You should put it in the middle and don't use it in spoken English. But time has passed.
Yeah, it's definitely changed.
맞아요. 굉장히 많이 바뀌었죠.
Yeah, nowadays we definitely use it a lot.
Doesn't it sound sometimes cool to say however, like to your ear sometimes? 그런 효과를 노리기 위해서.
When some people say it, it sounds good. However, when you say it, I don't think it's cool.
진짜요? 농담이죠?
Yeah.
네. 정리하자면 옛날에는 however를 구어체에서 쓰지 않는 경향이 있다라고 책들에 많이 소개되고 문장 중간에 들어간다, 뭐 but과 어떻게 다른지 막 굳이 구분했던 것 같은데 시간이 지나면서 요즘에는 however가 좀 더 있어 보이는, 좀 똑똑해 보이는 그런 효과도 있는 것 같고 영국에서는 특히 더 구어체에서 많이 쓰는 것
Right,
같습니다.
for sure.
네, 설명이 길었는데요. 다음 문장입니다.
I'm a sucker to a bargain during the winter sales or on Black Friday. I'm a sucker to a bargain during the winter sales or on Black Friday.
네, 겨울 세일이나 블랙 프라이데이에 할인을 하면 I'm a sucker to a bargain. 이 할인에 사족을 못 쓰는 거예요.
Yeah.
Who's a sucker?
So suckers are people who fall into things easily.
맞아요.
Yeah, so you can be tricked easily.
맞아요.
If I say, hey, this is not purple, this is actually red.
아, I see.
Sucker.
그렇죠. sucker는 이제 어떤 것을 너무 좋아해서 사족을 못 쓰거나 아니면 쉽게 속는 사람을 말하는데 sucker 2도 쓸 수 있고 sucker 4도 씁니다. 그다음
And there are also times that I've regretted purchasing something. And there are also times that I've regretted purchasing something.
네, 그리고 also times that 뭐뭐 한 때도 있었어요. I have regretted purchasing something. 뭔가를 산 것을 후회한 적도 있었대요.
Yeah.
Okay, an example please.
Most recently being a laptop charger, which I was intending to use in my office. Most recently being a laptop charger, which I was intending to use in my office.
네, 단어들을 좀 보자면 laptop charger, 랩탑은 노트북 컴퓨터,
Right.
랩탑 컴퓨터,
And the charger?
충전기.
충전기.
네, 그리고 여러분 잘 아시겠지만 랩탑이 노트북 컴퓨터가 랩탑이라고 불리는 이유는
Because you put it on your lap.
네, 랩이라는 것은
Yep.
이렇게 앉았을 때 무릎과 뭐 허리 사이에 이 부분이 있죠.
Right.
이 부분이 랩인데 LAP 이 위에 놓는 거니까 랩탑이고 컴퓨터를 책상 위에 놓고 쓰는 거는 데스크탑.
Desktop.
네,
Because it's on the desk. Laptop.
그렇죠.
Desktop.
이제 그 표현이 이게 굳어지면서 그냥 랩탑이라고 하게 된 건데 랩탑 차저 노트북 컴퓨터 충전기를 가장 최근에 샀었대요. Which I was intending to use in my office. 사무실에서 쓸 계획이었다고 intend라는 말을 썼습니다.
Right. So if you intend, that means that you had the idea to do something or you wanted to do something. Right.
그렇죠.
You intended to.
Yes.
I was going to. I wanted to.
Yes, you have an intention.
Intention, right.
의도가 있는 거죠. So a strict father might ask, what are your intentions
With my daughter.
with my daughter? 이렇게.
I want to marry her. Oh, okay.
Okay, fine. Just invite me. 다음 문장.
Because I was sick and tired of carrying my charger to and from work. Because I was sick and tired of carrying my charger to and from work.
여기에서 오늘 핵심 문장이 나오고 있습니다. 게다가 동사 형태로 나오고 있어요. 질렸어요. 무엇이? Carrying my charger, 랩탑 charger 또 반복할 필요 없겠죠? To and from, 가고 오고. To work and
From work.
yes. 그래서 출퇴근인 거죠. 충전기를 사실 충전기도 꽤 무거워요.
That's true, especially because they have a big, like, square part usually.
Yeah, the power brick.
Yeah.
보통 power brick이라고 부르는데 그 충전 꽂고 벽에 꽂는 곳이 있고 노트북에 꽂는
Right.
사이에 브릭이 있잖아요.
That square
덩어리.
thing.
Power
Yeah.
brick. 그게 무겁죠. 그래서 그게 질렸대요. So
However, 3 weeks later, I spilt wine all over my laptop. However, 3 weeks later, I spilt wine all over my laptop.
그런데 딱 3주 후에 저는 노트북 컴퓨터 위에 all over my laptop 거기에 wine을 spilled
Spilt.
쏟아버렸어요. So maybe the whole computer cannot work.
Right? Now he has to buy a new computer to go with that charger.
Yes. So what's the conclusion of the story?
All right. And now that 60-pound charger is useless. And now that 60-pound charger is useless.
그래서 지금은 그 60파운드짜리 충전기가 쓸모 없어요. 60파운드면은 뭐 한국 돈으로 10만 원 내외인 것 같은데.
Yeah.
그래서
It's so funny when you say 60-pound because like the charger weighs 60 pounds.
Maybe.
It's kind of funny to me.
예. 파운드라는 것은 영국에서는 화폐 단위고 그다음에 미국에서는 무게 단위죠.
Right. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that's the end of the story.
It is. So let's take a look at it 2 more times. The first time with English subtitles, the second time without. Let's watch.
So generally speaking, I'd say I'm not much of a shopper. Normally I'll just buy something that I really, really need at the time, such as a new pair of trainers if my current pair have worn out. But other than that, I like to think that I'm quite cautious when spending my money. However, there are times that I'm a sucker to a bargain during the winter sales or on Black Friday. And there are also times that I have regretted purchasing something. Most recently being a laptop charger, which I was intending to use in my office because I was sick and tired of carrying my charger to and from work. However, 3 weeks later, I spilt wino all over my laptop, and now that 60-pound charger is useless. So generally speaking, I'd say I'm not much of a shopper. Normally I'll just buy something that I really, really need at the time, such as a new pair of trainers if my current pair have worn out. But other than that, I like to think that I'm quite cautious when spending my money. However, there are times that I'm a sucker to a bargain during the winter sales or on Black Friday. And there are also times that I have regretted purchasing something. Most recently being a laptop charger, which I was intending to use in my office because I was sick and tired of carrying my charger to and from work. However, 3 weeks later, I spilt wino all over my laptop, and now that 60-pound charger is useless.
It's time for Ben to get a new laptop.
It is, to go with that 60-pound charger.
Yes.
And now it's time for us to go over some other vocabulary. It's time for Street
Smart.